Tonight on KHN News at 10, a special over the devastating rise of shootings. Could 2015 be the year of even more mass shootings? Terrorism strikes in France, as well as the Ferguson shootings' impact on youth and teens today. All tonight on KHN News at 10.
Good afternoon. Today is January 7, 2015. Thank you for joining us on KHN. I'm Maria Thomas.
And I'm Renji Coconut. To start off 2015, we have breaking news of a shocking catastrophe. Two ISIS men raided a satirical publication in France after discovering a cartoon insulting Prophet Muhammad. 12 were killed, including the editor, a political cartoonist, and a policeman. Unfortunately, 2015 still begins with the continuation of gun scare.
But now, let's go back and review the history of the deadliest mass shootings. April 16, 2007, the day when a lone gunman killed 33 people at Virginia Tech University in Blacksburg. To this day, it's considered the deadliest shooting by one man alone. December 14, 2012, the tragic, infamous Sandy Hook shooting that killed 28 children and 6 employees. And this shows that no one's safe in this world.
We advise you to be aware of your surroundings and report any suspicious characters.
We wish you a safe 2015. I'm Maria Thomas.
And I'm Renji Coconut.
And you're watching KHN.
Coming up next on KHN, the Ferguson impact. Are you involved in the civil rights movement? Coming up next, we interview students of Grassview High School to see how involved they are in the Ferguson movement. Welcome back to KHN. I'm Cassandra Mansaya.
And I'm Michelle Sedera. Bewildering protests, forces against the police, and student sit-ins are a few words to describe the epidemic of Ferguson.
Darren Wilson, 28-year-old police officer, was not indicted of being guilty of murder after shooting 18-year-old Michael Brown, who was unarmed in Ferguson, Missouri. As a result, many argue and protest that racial prejudice still exists today. Surprisingly, many of these protesters are actually those of the youth and young teenagers.
From university and high school sit-ins to widespread social media hashtags and even new work strikes, the Ferguson crisis has become a catalyst for youth to become involved in the civil rights movement. We went to Grassview High School today, where our interviewer, Renji Coconut, interviewed high school students about their opinion of the Ferguson crisis.
This is Michelle Sedera reporting at Grassview High School. Today we'll be interviewing students about the Ferguson crisis.
We visited Grassview High School today to ask these students 2 questions involving the Ferguson shooting: how they felt about the crisis, and if they were active in joining the protests.
We're here at Grassview High School interviewing students regarding Ferguson. So Dinda, how do you feel about Ferguson?
Well, I do think that this event takes a stand against racism, and I'm against racism myself. But I do think that the reactions of these people were a little too far-fetched, and no, I'm not active about this on social media.
I feel as if it opens a national dialogue about police brutality, especially on Black victims, because that's the main number of them. Have participated in protests, and I am very active on social media.
Well, my friends are involved in it, and they do a lot of stuff involving that, but I don't really care, so I don't do much.
Okay, thank you.
We also asked Principal Morgan on how he felt about youth activism for the Ferguson cause.
My thoughts are it's a great thing as long as it's handled in a way that is moving things forward. I think a lot of times students start talking to one another, and then there's some tolerance issues or some issues that cause hurt feelings. I think if they had more of a dialogue versus a demonstration, I think that would be more efficient than just doing those kind of things.
So that was our experience concerning high schoolers' opinions about Ferguson.
We hope you enjoyed our special tonight over the rise of shootings. We wish you a very safe 2015. I'm Cassandra Mansaya.
And I'm Michelle Sedera. Today is January 7th, and you are watching KHN News.